What's up, guys? Primal Movement, Movement 2. My name's Terry. I'm the general manager over at Eat the Frog Fitness. With me, my glamorous assistant today, Elizabeth, your sales manager. We're going to go through a very common movement, the reverse lunge. Can be a forwards lunge, can even be a lateral lunge, but I want to go through this movement pattern with you as this is one of the most commonly mistaken movements. Okay, so typically out there, what we'll see quite often is a forwards lunge. The problem that we have with the forwards lunge is as we come forward here, we start to bend the knee, it stretches out what we call your patella tendon right here, and so then when we land, boom, we put a lot of impact onto this tendon when it's stretched. This is the reason that a lot of people over time will start to feel knee pain right here. You may even feel some back pain as well, or even some pain in your hips. It's often because of the way this movement is done incorrectly. Now we could go through the forwards lunge all the way through, and I could talk to you about that, but what I would prefer to do instead is talk to you about an easier variant to manage, the reverse lunge. So with the forwards lunge, when I'm pushing back, watch me right here. If I'm in a forwards lunge position, to get back to the start, I don't push straight up. I'm pushing backwards like this. It puts a lot of stress on the knees, and so if done incorrectly, and so this is why it can cause problems. As opposed to a reverse lunge, if I come into this position right here, into my reverse lunge position, imagine it like a step up, or like I'm climbing the stairs. Instead of pushing forwards or backwards, I can push straight up now, so I can get the effect in the glutes and the quadriceps without putting additional stress on the knee. So let's go through the reverse lunge. Let's get that set position first. So we'll do it with Elizabeth. So she's gonna take her little frog. She's going to put her little frog underneath her chin right here. I'll put it under there for you. Okay, so now we know her neck's aligned. So we've got no text neck back here. We've got no chicken neck back here like this. She's going to set her shoulders, pull her shoulders back, down. Now her skeleton in her shoulder girdle is set for exercise. She's not rounding forwards like this. She's going to brace her core. She's going to feel it just as though you were testing whether or not you had to go to the bathroom. That's what we're going for. Quick breath out. Feel her core engage right here. Remember, the core is your rectus abdominis, so your six-pack muscles that make you crunch, your transverse abdominis that holds everything together, and it's also your lower back as well as your obliques, your twisting muscles on the side. Okay, big mistake here with the feet that we often see is if you're losing balance, it's because your feet are too close together. It's like you're trying to walk on a tightrope. So don't think tightrope, let's think rail track. So we get about a hip width with Elizabeth here. Her feet are going to stay on these rail tracks all the way through, even when she steps back. So what I want you to do, Elizabeth, is do a big step back for me and drop your back knee. Okay, I'm going to let Elizabeth take her knee all the way to the ground. Take it all the way to the ground. Normally we wouldn't do that in a lunge, but I just don't want her to hold a stress position for too long. So let's look at what we see here. So the frog under the chin, so it's not moving. The shoulder girdle is set. Her trunk is pretty much upright, okay? So instead of, if she looks forwards or she looks down, she's gonna round her back down like this, right? Obviously, we don't want the spine in this stress position. So we keep it upright here. We're looking for about a 90-degree bend. If she found that her knee was going over her toe, it likely means her foot is too far backwards. So we have a 90-degree bend right here. We have a 90-degree bend in the rear leg. Normally, her knee would be about an inch up. Just raise your knee an inch for me. Right here, this is the end position for the reverse lunge. You can go back down. So practice this in the mirror, go through your checklist. Now what's going to happen is she's going to push up through the middle of her foot, and Elizabeth is not going forwards, she's going straight up to the sky. This is going to simulate a step up. As her leg extends, she's utilizing her quadriceps. This extends your leg. This is why you feel it here. As her hips push forwards, she's using her glutes. That's why you feel it in your bum. So from here, Elizabeth, let's push straight up. Push straight up, leg extends, quadriceps, hips come forwards, that's your glutes. We'll reset it back to that rail tracks position. Reset the position if you need to. Let's go again. Back, down, torso, frog, shoulder girdle, 90, 90, push up, back to the start. That is the reverse lunge. Common mistakes to look out for this one. Where your eyes go, your body will follow. So if I do reverse lunge for you right here, my eyes are here, this is where I go. Right here. Watch this, I start to get tired now. My shoulders are rounding, my eyes drop down, watch my back. We've all seen this. This position with the spine doesn't want to be in. Raise your eyes up, reset the shoulders, back to the start.